What's going on, everyone? MikeO back, doing a mail day recap. Got some stuff that's come in over the last week or two. Wanted to share it with you. So let's take a look at what I picked up. All right, first up, we have a 2019 Bowman. This is a short print, Bryce Harper. First pack pulled Bryce Harper as a Philadelphia Philly. So definitely kind of a classic card, one of those must-haves for Phillies collectors. Picked this one up raw, got it dirt cheap, so expectations kind of low. Would love to get one of these slabbed, maybe an SGC or PSA 10. Little white corner down there on the bottom right side, but it was cheap enough that I just thought it was, a cool card to pick up. One of those that you can really never have too many. Don't mind having a few duplicates. Did pick up this Steve Carlton from the Definitive Collection, numbered 15 of 50. Nice piece of jersey there. And a sweet signature from Lefty, one of the greatest left-handed pitchers of all time. Topps Definitive is an absolutely beautiful product. Topps does a great job on it. One of those products that probably is not worth breaking, and quite frankly, most people can't break. Has a very expensive suggested retail price, and of course this year it's even more out of control with the limited amount of products available. But you can pick up some singles at very good prices, so nice Carlton for the Phillies collection. Also picked up this really nice Andrew McCutchen, nice relic card. Their relics are really well done. They even look better in person. The texture on the cards is great. Obviously, the photography, the colors pop. You get an authentic game-used piece of memorabilia. You can actually look up the game that it was used in. This one's numbered to 50. So nice Andrew McCutchen there for the Phillies collection. They made a few Phillies in this set. Trying to pick up the JT Real Muto as well. Would love a Harper auto, but those are kind of crazy expensive. A few other autographs, like Rhys Hoskins, that perhaps I'll pick up, but we'll see. Definitely have plenty of Rhys autos in the collection, but beautiful card there on the Cutch. New addition to the Allen and Ginter collection, Roy Oswalt. Pitched a few years for the Phillies, part of the 2010 team. I was able to see him pitch in the National League Championship Series against the Giants, one of the games the Phillies won. Actually have a few memories seeing Roy Oswalt live with the Phillies. Was at the game where the game went extra innings, crazy game. Phillies ran out of players. Ryan Howard got ejected from the game. And Raul Ibanez moved from left field to first base. And Roy Oswalt actually ended up playing left field. Caught a couple fly balls out there. It was pretty entertaining. Unfortunately, the Phillies did end up losing that game. Oswalt did come to the plate, though, with a chance to, keep the game going. They had a couple guys on base. Obviously not something you were expecting, but, man, that would have been a story if he was able to, perform offensively as well. But cool card, Oswalt. One of those guys, a lot of Cy Young type seasons where he was in the running, all-star appearances, one of the better pitchers in the National League for a while, so definitely happy to have his autograph on an Allen and Ginter, and specifically a Phillies version, so very cool. That one is out of Topps Archives Signature Series. Got some slabs. Picked up this 1949 Eureka Sports Stamp Del Ennis in a PSA 8. Kind of wish the stamp was a little more centered in the slab, but it is what it is. I actually think I might have one of these out with PSA right now, but got this one at such a good price. Really only a few bucks, cheaper than the cost of grading, so why not pick it up for the Phillies PC? So nice Del Ennis there. Here's a card I won at auction. This is probably my most recent pickup. It's a 1995 Bowman's Best Scott Rolen rookie card refractor in a PSA Mint 9. Obviously, if you look closely, it is completely mislabeled as a 1996 Bowman's Best, which is not accurate. These old school refractors are beautiful, and if you look at the refractor rookie cards, some of the prices, especially if you get a little higher grade, like a 9, 10, forget about, they get very expensive. And if you pay attention to Scott Rolen, he's been moving up in the voting for the Hall of Fame over the last few years. And he's one of those guys that obviously I saw play, was a spectacular player, incredible defensively, great base runner, really good offensively as well. Obviously left Philadelphia on kind of a rough note, getting traded after refusing to sign a contract extension. Went to St. Louis, won a World Series with the Cardinals, kind of wore out his welcome there as well. Spent some time in Toronto and finished things up with Cincinnati. But if you really look at his defensive ability and the offensive numbers he did put up, you can compare him to other third basemen. He has a strong chance at eventually reaching the Hall of Fame. And with that kind of going on, his rookie cards in Gem Mint 10s from Bowman's Best have skyrocketed in the last year or so. Even his 9s have gone up, and the refractors from this set are pretty pricey. So I think this one being mislabeled allowed me to get it a little cheaper than it may have gone for. It was still a little pricey. 3 digits, a little over that. I want to say maybe up to 140, but I'm going to try and get this one reholdered and correct it. And I think that will be a nice addition to the Phillies collection and a card that, you know, could work its way up in price at some point. So I thought that was a nice little pickup. Picked up a couple SGC slabs. Picked this up from Investacard on eBay. They have a pretty popular Instagram account where they go live. I appeared live on one of their live streams a week or two ago. So picked up this Robin Roberts from 1960 Topps in an SGC 4. Not very expensive, only a couple bucks. So I was able to pick that one up. And the first card I actually won from them was this SGC 9 2001 Topps, Drew Brees. All-time great quarterback. Obviously, you know, had a fantastic, or is currently still having a fantastic career. And I think a Mint 9 is a pretty nice pickup. The PSA 9s I know have risen in price. This one, I got pretty good amount below what the comps were for the PSA 9s at the time. So I thought that was a nice little pickup there. So I already have one in a PSA 9, but figured for the price it was, which I don't remember offhand exactly what it went for, I just couldn't turn it down. And then you see here a pristine 10 gold label pickup. It's a 2019 Topps Chrome Pete Alonzo X-Fractor. Big fan of the X-Fractors. And the pristine 10 Pete Alonzo rookie. Again, with the market going kind of crazy on cards, I was able to get this at auction before certain things accelerated. And I don't know how great Alonzo will be long-term, but right now he's obviously one of the premier power hitters in the National League. Had that monster rookie season. And I think with the rise of SGC and the rise in popularity, I mean, I know everyone has their own opinions on grading, but there's no doubt SGC has been receiving more and more submissions. The hobby growing. You're going to see people sending to PSA, SGC, and Beckett all together. All their submissions will be up. SGC with the quick turnaround time is going to, I think, continue to expand business. The more cards that are slabbed, specifically modern cards, the more you're going to see them online, the more people will be used to buying them, and I think the more popular they'll continue to become, and I think those gold labels will be fairly coveted by collectors. To me, I'd be fine with a 10 gem mint, but I thought I got this one at a price that was pretty fair, and definitely happy to pick it up, add it to the collection for now, and then I have the option of potentially moving it and kind of reinvesting that money in something that would better fit my collection. We'll see. All right, final thing right here. This is actually from Topps. So Topps does their Road to the Opening Day team sets, Topps Now versions. They put them up for sale around spring training. Then the regular set comes, and then they have an autograph edition, which includes an autograph, which I made that purchase. And this is it. It's finally here. So happy to add this. So, of course, I bought the Phillies team set. As a Phillies fan, I always kind of pick up that set. And the autograph subjects for the Phillies, and their price, every team is kind of a different price. It kind of depends on the possibilities. Like the Angels usually have Ohtani and Trout autograph potential. and a third guy that, is far less desirable. But they're usually very expensive, where it's kind of not really even worth a chance because you'll get slaughtered if you don't get one of the big ones. And I picked this up. So the autograph subjects are either Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto, or Rhys Hoskins. And, all three are very solid, specifically as a Phillies fan. Hoskins is the least desirable for me because I have tons of them in the collection. He signs a lot. His autograph is a little more affordable. But the chance to add Harper, that would be the most desirable, and I would take the Realmuto as well. So the set itself already came. I showed it off in the last mail day, so the autograph is here, and we'll see what we get. I bought 2 of these last year. I was going to buy more of these, and then the pandemic kind of went out of control, and I just didn't end up purchasing more. But last year, I got Andrew McCutchen and Gene Segura. And this year, I got Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins numbered to 99. So, obviously, still cool for the collection. Never going to turn down the Rhys Hoskins. His career, even though he didn't have a great second half last year, is off to a really strong start. It's a beautiful looking card, on-card auto. But, of course, you're looking for Bryce Harper as your number 1. And JT Realmuto has a little less in autos, but the Hoskins is really nice as well. So either way, got a great deal on the set. The set overall was like $50 around there, maybe 55. And I actually had a $40 coupon, so it was only $15 or $20. And, I got the whole team set that I wanted anyway. So nice Hoskins auto to cap the mail day. Overall, fun mail day, good mail day, and happy to add all this stuff to the collection. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Comment below, let me know what you think of the pickups, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great one.